Hi folks, I'm with MUFC latest, Mr. Stephen Howson. Stephen, we lost again, this time under Giggs.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I don't really know. Actually, do you know what? I do know where it went wrong. I saw that team sheet with Nani and Ashley Young on it, and I just thought, I don't know if he's giving games to his mates here or what, because you think Chico got a start because Rooney's injured, Van Persie's coming back from injury, so you got, all right, no problem with that, and he's also looked pretty decent last time we played. But you think, what's Nani done? All season, what's he done? Right, scored a decent goal in Leverkusen. Asked, you know what I mean? What's Ashley Young done? Ashley Young should not be getting games for Manchester United, should he? Shouldn't be getting a minute. Every time we've brought him on this season, he's disappointed. He's done nothing. Yeah, Nani and Young start today, and I was disappointed from the off. I wouldn't have started Rio again either, although to be fair to Rio, I don't really think he did too much wrong. But Nani and Ashley Young, that was the problem for me. I would have wanted to see Kagawa, Welbeck or Valencia, someone along those lines as a start, but them two was where it started with me. And obviously you can see that Giggs thought the same. At half-time he hooks Nani anyway, so he knew he'd cocked up. Yeah.
So you think the lack of creativity came majorly from the wings, or do you think that the central midfield area had a part to play as well?
I thought Carrick and Fletcher did okay, but they didn't do that extra thing. They didn't have that guile in them. They didn't have that bravery in them to be able to take it. And Juan Mata did. Juan Mata I thought was playing excellent, and taking him off.
Passes,
yeah, Juan Mata played that well. It was like he was a man competing against kids. It was like he was a ringer at under 18s game, wasn't it? He's that good. So I don't understand the decision to take him off unless he's thinking I need him fresh for Tuesday, which, you know, Giggs hasn't got the experience yet of managing a squad, so that might be a reason why he took Mata off. If it's not the reason he took Mata off, then I don't know what the reason is that he took Mata off, because without Mata we look toothless. I understand that he might have wanted to take him off to go 4-4-2, because Mata does play in between the lines and he doesn't really fit into that sort of system. So I can sort of understand why he went with Van Persie and went with Chico, and then Welbeck and Januzaj on the wings, and obviously you've got two orthodox central midfielders in Fletcher and Carrick, but we still needed something, didn't we? There was nothing really in them players that's going to do something extra special. Januzaj was flat when he came on. Welbeck looked okay and he was laying the ball off nice, but he didn't really do nothing. And I think the biggest problem today was just lack of shots. We had all the possession. Some of the passing was decent, and even in the first half, actually, Ashley Young played a fantastic ball out to Nani, who then does what he normally does, slows it down, lets everyone make the runs before he does something, and then loses the ball. So I don't know if the lack of creativity was completely down to the shape that we played, or if it was just the players that was in it. I don't know.
We've got Louis van Gaal coming in now. What do you want to see him change at the club? What do you want to see him bring in? What do you want to see him do to the players that are here?
The first two things that he needs to do is, one, pick a formation and stick to it, because that's been our problem for the last few years, is that we've had players but we've not had a system, and we sort of pick a system to fit the players rather than the players to fit a system. So we need to find the players that are going to fit whatever system it is that he's got. And he plays 4-3-3, and I don't know whether that's with like orthodox wingers or if it's like a Bale and Ronaldo sort of situation where it's just really potent attacking players that are going to cut in and shoot. If he comes in and he goes, I want 4-3-3, then I don't see how you can keep Wayne Rooney, Van Persie, Chico and Welbeck at the club. Some of them are going to have to go. Probably two of them are going to have to go for this to work. We've obviously got to buy almost an entire new defence. And we've been crying out for a midfielder since Roy Keane retired. So there's a lot of work to be done. Now, I think the money's there to do it, and I think the players are available and want to come to Manchester United for us to do it. But it still needs doing. And I do believe Louis van Gaal is the man that can do that. And I think he's got the pull in terms of being an internationally renowned manager. But it's a big job. I think we're in for an interesting summer anyway, put it that way.
What do you hope for from next season?